Om Shanti. Everybody can hear me?
Om Shanti.
Let's start the session. Keep your back, neck straight, align, relax. Observe your alignment. Now very slowly move your attention towards the natural pure breath, how the breath going in and coming out. Now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Observe for the 3-time chanting along with Shanti. Take a deep breath for the Om. 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 Shanti. 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 Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Om Shanti to everyone. Everybody can hear me properly?
Yes.
So till here we discussed about the pranam meditation, and we did the variation of the pranam meditation. Today we're going to learn about the chanting. Okay. Chanting. Chanting what? Chanting the mantra. So understand, chanting the mantras play very important role, especially in form of developing the concentration, in form of going into the deeper level of the meditative state. What happened when you chant? So let's look, into the various aspects of this area. Like when we do the chanting, what actually happening to our body, physical level and the mental level. And why the chanting is so much important. Why it is so much important that Since centuries, generation to generation, people are still doing, and no matter what religious belief you are following, which culture you are, following, every culture, every religion somehow have the chanting, either in form of the, recitation or the doing the prayer. That is again, or singing the song or any kind of way. Because even in the pranav meditation, I talked about it, that sound play very important role, and everything is made of with the sound. Each and every word carrying the sound, and sound connected with the mind indirectly, like sound create the vibration and sensation in the body, and mind very quickly absorb that vibration and sensation. In chanting the mantras, after Om, there's many mantras. And why we gonna choose the Sanskrit language? Like we can do the prayer in English and other languages also. But why we are chanting in Sanskrit language? These are the areas which we're gonna look into it. So very first thing, why chanting? Whenever you chant, three things very quickly is under your control. The three senses. You work on the pratyahar first. I think all of you are aware of the pratyahar. Yes or no?
No.
Pratyahar, everybody know this word, right?
No, I think. I
No.
heard first time. Yeah.
Pratyahar, it is in the maybe it will come in your philosophy lesson also. So pratyahar, basically withdrawal of the senses. When Maharishi Patanjali also talked about it, after the pranayam, you have the pratyahar, right? So that pratyahar I'm talking about it. So when you chant, so in deeper level, you understand when this topic is taken in the philosophy. So basically in pratyahar, what happened? Withdrawal of the senses. So whenever you remember, even in the, I think you missed the very first session of the meditation, where I talked about the pratyahar, that how you get into the concentration, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So you require the
Yeah,
pratyahar.
I missed that. Yeah.
Yeah. So even in that session, I talked about the pratyahar. So pratyahar, withdrawing yourself from inward, from outside to inward. Okay. What happened whenever you do meditation or anything you are developing the concentration also, you required some kind of isolation, right? You required that, okay, I'm not able to see anything, I'm not able to hear anything, I'm not able to observe the surrounding. Okay, what you are gonna do, because you are focused on the one thing, so automatically your senses would be withdrawal from the other things. Simple thing. Maybe I have given you the tool, like, okay, just observe your breath. So when you're observing the breath, your breath would be on the what? How the breath going in and coming out, you're observing that. So that very second, you're not gonna see anything, you're not gonna hear anything, you're not gonna feel any touch, you're not gonna smell anything or taste anything. So this is called pratyahar, because mind is observing the breath. This also happens especially in chanting. In chanting, immediately whenever you chant, three senses immediately under your control. One, when you talk, you keep reciting, you're chanting, keep chanting back to back. What happened? You control your mouth. You're going to listen the same sound, right? You're chanting and you listen the same sound. So your mouth and your ear is under your control. Immediately, you have to listen. Why? Because you are chanting. So these two senses under your control. You're going to listen what you are chanting, right? What you are chanting, which is given to you. So here, mind is controlled with two senses immediately. Third, closing with the closing eyes, you are chanting. The third sense is under. You are not going to observe the sight. Okay, what a wonderful tree, what a beautiful scenery, or so many things around scene is going on, or some people are sitting in front of. You're not going to observe those things at all. Why? Because your mind is on the chanting. So whenever you do the chanting immediately do these things. Three control of, three major senses is under your control. Rest of the two slowly, gradually come under your control, but very quickly these three under your control when you chant, because you're chanting loud. Okay, so you're chanting loud, so chanting and keep chanting one thing. Another second reason why we require the chanting. Second reason, when you keep reciting one kind of word, keep reciting. Maybe it's yam, 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 or ram, ram, ram. It starts creating a certain kind of, as I said, each and every sound is associated with some kind of, vibration. So certain vibration you developing around you. And vibration means energy, certain energy you are creating. It could be any word, but we're gonna choose those chanting those words like name of the god. What you asked here? Okay, but during chanting mantras, if it is get by heart, it goes in auto mode and mind start moving with some thought. Okay. Yeah, that's happened. That's gonna happen. So when that happened initial level. No matter what type of meditation you are doing, it happened initial level. But few seconds is mind under your control. Few seconds, and it's better. Why? Because you have given the support of the word. And on the breath is so simple. Meditation is so simple. Observing the breath, which I introduced very first session after the second in second session and third session. It's very easy to understand the technique, but it's very difficult to practice on the breath. Chanting somehow become easy for the mind because you are giving the support of the words. Words create the sound create the vibration, and your mind is habitual of the vibration, and vibration related to the sensation, and mind is again controlled by the sensation. This is the link I'm talking about. So it becomes easy for the mind. It becomes very easy for the mind to, oh, there's some sound. That's why when you play any chanting around you, maybe subconsciously, unconsciously, your mind is there in the background. Sometimes you listen, oh, some mantras is going on, you enjoy, right? And then again you're doing your work. Again you go back in the background. Mind is not working the two things simultaneously. It's doing one thing. It goes back, listen the mantras, come back, do your work. Again go back, listen the mantras, go and come back and doing your work, or you're washing your clothes or some other thing. Or it's happened with when you are listening the music also. Any music you're listening, sometimes your mind is in the, washing the cooking the food, or washing the clothes, or washing your dishes. Sometime mind is there and very quickly go into the listening the sound. Oh yes, sound is going in the background. You're playing the background music, and mind is so fast, it's slugging like shh, front back, front back, front back. In that manner mind goes fast. People think, oh, we are multitasker. We can do the driving, we can listen the music, we can do the makeup while driving, but actually mind is moving so fast. वो एक एक करके ऐसे ऐसे घूम रहा है, पहले यहाँ आएगा, फिर ये करेगा, फिर दूसरा काम करेगा, ऐसे घूमता है वो बहुत फास्ट. And mind is so, run fast. Even Japan train, the bullet train is failed. From here, you are sitting here, your mind can be in China, and that microsecond he can be in London. That microsecond he can travel whole world also. It depends on the thoughts. So that fast your mind is. So mind work is not, it's not working in two things together. It's working one thing together. Like one thing, then another thing, again come back to one thing, again going back. So thought procedure is same way. Mind is focusing, then lost in the thought, again come back, again front and back and back. But it happened in the concentration dharana. I explained in the first lecture. I think you missed that lecture. It happened in the dharana, but when you reach to dhyana, this meditative mode, eventually it will come. But initial level, yeah, mind gonna run fast, running fast, moving forward and backward, moving forward and back. So don't worry about it. It happened also in the chanting. But yes, it's gonna happen in the chanting also, and another mode of meditation also. But it is the way. This is the way you have to go through it. You cannot skip it or jump it. This is the procedure you're gonna train your mind. So initial level it's gonna happen. So chanting, another important of the chanting, the three senses very quickly you control, is better even control comparative to the anapan meditation and other meditation. If even pranav, same way the pranav, how, what is the benefit of the pranav, same way, because pranav also we are talking about it, same way it's go with the chanting meditation also. Sound, to focus on the sound is easy for the mind to, absorb the sound, absorb the vibration, absorb the sensation. Okay, that's why chanting is very much important in all culture. Now, next question is, why Sanskrit? Why only Sanskrit language? We can chant in English, we can chant in French, we can chant in Spanish, though they do also. But how you're gonna tell your students that they don't want to use the Gayatri mantra, they don't want to do the pranam meditation because it is not in their culture, right? Some people who follow the Christianity. So that's fine. You cannot force them to chant the Om, chant the Gayatri mantra, or chant the other things, or the other forms of the mantras. But at least you have to tell them why only Sanskrit we require for chanting, because Sanskrit is the most scientific language, and Sanskrit is more pure language in the sense of grammar, in the sense of the pronunciation. Sanskrit words create more vibration than the rest of the language. and you use mostly the whole, whole range of your mouth. Your tongue is articulate, it's basically you use these area, your throat, your articulation of the all the corner of your tongue, your mouth, up and down, lower palate, upper palate. If you see the alphabet of the Sanskrit, is very, great pronunciation they are having it. All the articulation you have to do while pronouncing the alphabets of the Sanskrit. So because of the science, because when you chant in Sanskrit language, the vibration is so strong, it can give you the vibration in entire your body, comparative to the French and the other languages, because you use only the not whole your throat, your cunt, your mouth, but only the lips. Half thing they take inside it, half thing they are talking it. If you know the French and Spanish and other languages, other American Latin languages, they don't use the much things. But Indian languages mostly we use all the area of the articulation, and that's why it create more vibration, strong vibration. In Sanskrit mantras, whatever mantras is written, it makes sure that it gives you the so strong vibration. And there is a sheet mantras also. Sheet mantras mean Bij mantra. So now hoga. Maybe you heard about Bij mantra, Bij sheet mantra, which doesn't have any meaning, but because of they give the strong vibration, it's very much popular in chanting. Like yum, 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 yum. You have to recite lam, 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 lam. These are the sheet mantras. Yes, Swar is more popular than the vengeance, but yes, all together they are composing the works. And then, though it's difficult, but because of the science of the sound, because of it's create more strong sensation and vibration in the body, in the mind, in your brain, that's why the Sanskrit language is more appropriate for chanting. So I think till here everything is clear to everyone. Why we require Sanskrit language, why we have to do the chanting. And most of the part I covered already in the Pranav meditation, because in Pranav meditation, chanting, why you are chanting, sound, what is the role of the sound, and science of the sound, temples. I have given the example of the temples also, right? Asian temples, how they caved, and only one door they are having it, because and they do the inside prayer. So chanting of the mantras should reach to all the people who are inside and the outside, and the sound would be crossed to everybody. It creates strong vibration, strong energy in which go deeper level of the human mind and deeper level of the human body. That's why when you enter into the Asian temple, I'm not talking about the modern temple. I don't know, I'm not aware they are following that rules, which is most important rules of maintaining the sound, creating the soundproof environment. I don't know they are doing it, following or not, but Asian temple, they follow this thing. They create the soundproof environment. So गूंज जो आती है ना, कहते गूंज, echo of the sound should come back to you, and it's immediately you are awakened with the vibration and sensation. That's why when you enter into the temple, there's another kind of energy and another kind of environment, and you feel so peaceful. And especially when they start, especially South Indian temples, following Asian South Indian temples, very small temples carved in the cave of the mountain. Strictly, why they carved into the cave, mountain? They make the cave and make the temple because mountains are soundproof. They are giving you when you echo your name in the mountains start speaking to you. You start listening your echo, right? Because of the science behind of it. It gives you the strong vibration back to you. Sound जाता है, cross नहीं करता है. It's come back to you, showing, giving you back. And certain kind of chanting the mantras in these closed atmosphere, this closed climate, soundproof climate, soundproof room. Very strong vibration you will get if you chant properly, correctly, and loudly. I hope you understand why we require chanting and the science behind of the chanting. Any doubts you have?
Clear so far.
Okay, good. So today, my favorite mantras. Though I'm not fond of the mantras very much because I practice Danaban, as I keep saying it. I follow the Vipassana path more. Then the Tantric path, chanting basically the part of the Tantric yoga. All the mostly chanting come from the Tantric yoga. So in this, today we're going to learn the Om Namah Shivaya. This mantra, I think everybody's heard about it. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And Shiv is my favorite god. So I love this mantra so much. So Om Namah Shivaya. Om के ऊपर तो हमने बहुत लंबा लेक्चर चल चुका है. So you know the Om, right? You have the clear vision about the Om. What is the Om? That called Pranav. Everything we discuss in detail. Now come to the Namah Shivaya. These two words, Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So today I'll just give you the basic understanding. Tomorrow I'll explain you in detail about it. Because tomorrow also we're gonna practice. Naman means going down in front of the deity, okay, showing the respect. Naman, that, and Shivai, you know, the god. This is the literal meaning I'm just giving you. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the detailed meaning one by one, okay. So let's start doing the practice because we don't have much time for practice. Today we just focus on the pronunciation, and tomorrow we go for the meaning, and you do the rest of the time the work on the pronunciation. Pronunciation is very much important, which I explained already in the previous. You got side effects. So focus on the page, and then tomorrow we're gonna do proper chanting and meaning of it. Okay. So come into the sitting posture. Keep your body. Follow my instruction. For meditative posture, I keep talking about the Padmasana, Siddhasana, Svastikasana, Vajrasana, or just Sukhasana. Whatever you are comfortable, you can sit in that posture and set the intention that you're not gonna move your body. First, choose your posture and connect yourself with the posture. I'll demonstrate to you how you're gonna pronounce it and then you're gonna follow it. But yes, sit with the straight, attentive spine. And Meanwhile, observe your breathing when you are listening me. When I start pronouncing, just listen the pronunciation. 5 times I gonna pronounce. Namashivai. 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 I hope demonstration is clear to everyone. Precaution, don't give any pressure while chanting, go with your own pace. Take the pause as much as you want. And when you get tired of the chanting, start reciting in your mind. Do not, but don't stop your chanting at the chanting, do the chanting loud, or the antaramana, do the chanting. Keep reciting continually. Do not break the chanting when you are doing the chanting. Okay. So either you are chanting loud or in the mana, through the mind, you're gonna chant. So whenever your tone get tired, your throat is aching, take the pause and keep reciting the mantra in your mind. Am I clear to everyone? Good. So now follow the instruction. You have chosen the posture. You are connected with your posture, your asana. Now very slowly move your attention towards the natural pure breath. The breath is coming and going. Observe patiently, diligently. Now bring your attention towards inhalation and exhalation. Inhale deeply, exhale. Few more seconds. Do this practice. Connect your mind with each inhalation and exhalation. Mind become more stable and prepared for the chanting. So very much important to connect with your breath. Now once your mind, your breath is united with your own pace, take a deep, prolonged inhalation. While exhalation, start your chanting. Om Namashivai. Om Namashivai. Om Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya. Namashivai. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Take your own time. Take your own time to go into the Kriya balance. Now, very slowly, move your attention to your natural breath. Now, take a deep, prolonged inhalation, deep, prolonged exhalation. We're gonna end our session with the chanting Om. Inhale for the Om. Take a deep breath. Now, feel the vibration and sensation of calm. Join your both palm together. Grab your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes. Gently smile. Say Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Any doubt, any difficulty while you are practicing and understanding the pronunciation?
Yeah, it was clear and yeah, it was smooth.
So tomorrow we're gonna look towards the deeper meaning of the Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, but
Okay.
keep practicing. More you practice, more you go into the deeper level of this chanting. And we left the therapy class in between, some discussion going on because of the network. But tomorrow we're gonna start from there. Okay. So,
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Om Shanti.